on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind.
He can convert the free throw.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He is yet to miss a shot.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressively.
And Denver is out to take their first time out here. They couldn't put the pieces together. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
I'm not sure how I like this. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay,
I'll
that was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Kicks to Singleton. Looking to end the run. His fifth miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor. Now it's in it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Teron Lue.
Yes, Kevin, he said their focus has to be on the defensive end of the floor. Going up against a team that is so crafty offensively. He said we can't have that many lapses because they will take advantage. Guys, we'll see how they do. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. I think the message coach has delivered is well focused, guys.
Straight to the point there. I mean, defend their shooters with every ounce of energy they can muster.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach go deep into his bench tonight because of that. They're going to be expending a ton of energy on defense, and he's going to need everybody to be ready to play.
To the paint. Shot off the pitch. And another miss by Denver.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job setting the screen by his teammates there. I'm sure he appreciates it.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Dishes it to Jeffries. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Two on none, no one back to stop this. There's the three, and again it's Memphis with the three.
He has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed come from
Pass to Curry. And it's Memphis on the break. Passes it to Strong. Fires for 3, and he gets it to go. He's got 6.
And that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
Terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Down low. Fast break Memphis. Here's Manning. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
That's good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Lindemann. And another miss by Denver. first outing for Memphis. They won that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter. Fires the three. Oh, I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay to get these big calls right. That's good.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. Well, they're calling the basket good, Brett.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they've been cheated out of those points.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very low-point play.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The free throw good from Erickson.
Shoot two. Shoot two.
To keep it under my tongue. The school dropout. Never like from day one. Cause life ain't a stretch fake. Crash guts. So I guzzle my while pulling on mad. The type will be
And he knocks down the first one.
Somehow the rap game reminds me of the game. Used to sport valleys and gazelles with black frames. Now I'm into fat chains. Fly new chicks and new kicks. This is what it's about before the BDP comes.
And so he makes both from the line, converts at the line.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Just a different day. I here trying to get it each and every way.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Baby needs some shoes. Times are getting hard. Guess what I'ma do? Hustle.
Oh, I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertip.
They've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Memphis out in front, just dominating this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, some perspective, please.
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession, so critical to the tempo, so crucial to the offensive flow. They've got a great rhythm, as smart and as safe as they're playing. They made it clear they're not going to beat themselves today.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, they got more than a few problems to work out, but it all starts with their defense. I know the analytical people love to point out opponent field goal percentage, and tonight has been a big problem. They haven't defended with any purpose. They need a whole lot more activity on defense.
That's going to do it for now, as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
Well, I tell you what, getting out in transition has really been a big part of this run they're on now.
And the best way to pile up points in a hurry, just run and get your buckets before the defense can get set.
Memphis shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. The dunk caps it off.
But, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot, gentlemen.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Converts at the line.
Boy, they're just feasting on all of these turnovers here, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. The easy buckets the other way, converting on those miscues.
The green light doesn't get much green.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He was an artist with the basketball tonight, guys. Just a ridiculous amount of assists for him in this game. The way he moved the ball around the court, making sure everyone had their hand in the offense was superb. That's how you play the point in this league, ladies and gentlemen.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had for his defense. You know he can turn it up on D when he needs it, but tonight he turned it all the way up. Wow.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.